Good day to all. Today we are going to see some of the previous year UGCNet Unix question answer. So Unix is similar like a DOS. So what is DOS? It's a character-based interface or command-based interface. So we are interfacing with the system through commands. It's called as a command-based interface, right? So the extension, so the evolution of DOS command is in Unix. Okay, so Unix, the first question, we go to the first question. Which of the following is not an Unix command? So who am I? So who am I is a command which is give the current user from the system. So who am I, which will give the current user in the system. When you type a command who am I, it will give who are the current users in this system. The next one is WC command. So WC command, which is used to give the word count. So if you want to find out number of words or number of characters in a particular file, you can give WC command. Then ls, just ls, which is used to give the list of files. So word count WC, and then list of files ls. So which is put. So put is not an Unix command. So ls, which is give the list of files. So option D is the correct answer. Let's we go to the second question. The nice command is used in Unix. So the nice command, which is used to increase or decrease the priority of the particular file. So I'm giving, so if I want to increase the priority of the process, I have to give nice. So if I want to decrease the priority, I have to use -20. If you give -20, what happens actually if it is in the priority file? So 1 to 30. So now it is subtracted from 30 to it will come 10th position, right? So when you are giving minus value, so when this nice command decreasing value, you are increasing the priority. So decreases in nice command, it increases the priority of the process. It increases the priority of the process. Similarly, if you give +20, nice +20. So what happens? If it is in the position 10, it will go to the 30. So now what happened? It is increases the priority. So nice command, which is used to increase or decrease the priority, and nice -20, it will increases the priority, and nice +20, it will decreases the priority of the process. So option A and option B both will come. It will decreases the priority of the process and also it increases the priority of the process is the correct answer. The next question, an example of a directory found in most Unix system. In most Unix system, what are the directories which is present? So everything will be handled as a directory in Unix. So user is the directory which is found mostly in Unix system. And wait PID, it's waiting for the process, and BRK, it's break, and unmap is related to the memory management. Next goes to the next question. An example of a memory management system called in Unix. The first one is fork. So fork, so everyone knows that fork is used to create a new process. The command fork is used to create a new process. And then mmap. So mmap is used to memory management system called in Unix. Then signal action, SIG action. So that is, so whatever any signal, so based on some trigger, this will be activated. This function will be activated. So this won't come and this won't come. So mmap is the correct answer for memory management system called in Unix. The next question, which of the following OS treats hardware as a file system? OS, which OS treats hardware as a file system? So Unix is a OS, DOS is an OS, and Windows NT is an OS. But which OS will treat every hardware, all the hardware will treat it as a file system? So in Unix, everything will be treated as a file system. Find the odd man out. The next question, tail, cut, what, and set. So tail, you will get the bottom of the portion. Cut, you want to get some set of a portion in a particular file, you can use cut. And set is a stream editor Using this also you can get some part of the portion. So this won't come. And what is the different one from this? The next question, which of the following changes permission to deny write permission to group and others? So if I want to give some permission to others, I can use a chmod. Chmod is a command which is used to give the permissions to others. Chmod you can give for users, group and others. Okay, so here they ask which command is used to deny the permission. Deny means you have to remove the permission. Deny. Okay, remove the permission, deny or remove the permission, write. Okay, deny the write permission to group and others. So chmod go. If I want to deny or remove, I have to use -w. If I want to give the permission, I have to use plus. Deny the permission will give minus, and allow the permission will give plus w and the name of the file. So chmod go -w file x. So I'm giving the permission to groups and others to write permission to the file x. Got it? Yes. The next question. The Unix command used to find the number of characters in a file. So which is used to get a number of characters. Which is already has seen WC is a word count which is used to get a number of characters in a file. The next question, which one of the following option is not a shell in Unix system? So there are three types of shell: Bonny shell, C shell, Karn shell. So there is no net shell. Okay, so this is not a shell in Unix. So these three, 1, 2, these are all the types of Unix. The next question, which of the following command the file name in multiple columns? So ls, which is used to give the file names in multiple columns. So which is giving directly. So option B is the correct answer. And when you see lsx, ls1, there is no ls1 command, and lsf and lsx is the thing. So lsx, which is used to sort the file with the extension. So suppose if I want all the document files first, and then I want all Excel files first. So I want to sort it by the extension. Okay, lsx, sort the files by extension. And then lsfx, it won't sort. It won't sort the files. The next question, which command allows you to view your file 24 lines at a time? So if I want to see 24 lines in your screen at a time, you have to use the command more. So more command which is used to display 24 lines at a time. So cat, which is used to display the content of the file. Cat command, display the content of the file. And then page command, which is used to display in a page wise. Okay, so in every page it will give some enter. If you enter, then only the next page will be go ahead. Okay, if you give normally cat, if there are 3 pages, if the content of the file is 3 pages, it will go to the last 3rd page. So if I want to see page by page, I have to give page command so that it will display one page at a time and it will wait for the enter. If you press enter, then only it will go to the next page. So display in page wise, that is page command. So but more command which is used to give at 24 lines. If you want to see 24 lines at a time, so more command is useful. The next question, in which file the compiler managed the various objects which are used in Windows programming? So in a Windows programming, everything will be managed as a text file. It's not a binary or control or object file. It will maintain as a text file. The next question, dash is sometimes said to be object oriented because the only way to manipulate kernel object is by invoking method to on their handles. So Windows NT is network which is used to manipulate kernel objects. The next question, what is the meaning of hibernate in Windows XP or Windows 7? The first one, restart the computer in safe mode. So if you want to restart the computer in safe mode, that is called as standby. Okay, there are 4 things is there: stand mode and restart and shutdown and hibernate. So restart the computers in a safe mode, it is called as standby. Restart the computers in a normal mode, that is called as restart. If you are pressing a restart button, that is called as a restart. You are restarting the computer in a normal mode. Okay. The next one is shut down the computer, terminating all the running application. You are shutdowning, you are terminating all the applications and you are shutdowning, that is called as shut down the that is shut down. So terminating all running application and you are shutdowning the computer, that means you are shutdowning. The next one is shut down the computer without closing the running application. If you are not close the running application, suppose if I open the document, Word or Excel something, and then I am shut down the computer, that is called as an hibernate. Okay, that is called as an hibernate. Without closing the running application, you are shutdowning the computer, is called as an hibernate. The next question, a user level process in Unix traps the signal sent on a Control+C input and has a signal handling routine that saves appropriate files before terminating the process. When a Control+C input is given to this process, what is the mode in which the signal handling routine executes? So when you press Control+C, the kernel mode will be executed. So there are 4 modes: user mode, kernel mode, supervised mode and privileged mode. So kernel mode will be executed by this command. The next question, in Unix, which of the following command is used to set the task priority? So we have seen the second question, right? So which command is used to set the task priority? The same repeated question is asked in the previous years. Nice. So nice command, it is used to set the priority of the process by decreasing or increasing. Okay, remember that they used to confuse. Okay, if you are nice minus, if you are giving decreasing value, it will increase the priority. If you are increasing number in nice command, will decrease the priority. Clear? That only I told nice minus 20 and plus 20. Remember that concept. The next question, which of the following operating system better for implementing client and server network? Windows 95, 98, 2000 and all of this is better for implementing client and server network. So which of the following operating system is better for implementing client and server network? That is Windows 2000. So 2000 is better for implementing client and server network. The next question, which provides us an interface to the TCP/IP suite protocols in Windows 95 and Windows NT? So which is acting as an interface? So that is CalINSOC ActiveX Control. So this is just a control name which is used to in 95 and 98. Interface to the TCP/IP suite protocols in Windows 95 and NT. The next one, in Win32, which function is used to create Windows application? So Windows application you can create by WinMain. Okay, so normally in a C we are creating in a main function. So in similarly in a Windows is some application. So WinMain is an application and WinApp and API WinVoid will be come under this main function. The next question, everything below the system call interface and above the physical hardware is known as. So the first one is hardware, right? So the next one is, and the other one is OS. So everything below the system call, okay, system call, that is shell or OS, Unix. So everything below the system call and above the physical hardware, which is known as kernel. This part is called as kernel. The center part is called as kernel. So this is kernel. The question they asked is, everything below the system call interface and above the physical hardware is known as kernel. Kernel is also called as an heart of the Unix OS. Whereas bus is just a transferring the line, and shell is the command, and stub is also, it's called as some modules. Stub is nothing but a module. If you are writing some module, that is called as stub. The next question, which is the method used to retrieve the current state of a checkbox? So if I want to retrieve the current state of a checkbox, I have to give get state. Get state is a command which is used to retrieve the current state of a checkbox. The next question, consider the following Unix command. Sort, so this is a less than and this is a greater than operator. So this is called as redirect an operator, okay. If I want to get an input from a file, I have to use this. If I want to write out, so this is in and this is out, remember this. So here the sort is a command, I am sorting the in file. So in file I am giving the input, okay. So sort taking the input from in, sort taking the input from in, and then writing the output. I said out is a greater than this one, okay. Write the output to temp, then, okay, this statement is finished. I get an input from an in file and I write the out and I sorted and I write down in a temp file, okay, writing the output to temp, and then print 30 lines, head 30, head means from the top. Okay, so head, it will print first 30 lines from temp. So from a temporary file, I am getting and I am printing the first 30 lines. And then finally temp is removed. Rm means remove command, which is used to remove the temporary file. So option C is the correct answer. So once again I will tell, sort this command, take the input from in file and writing the output to a temp. Okay, this statement is finished. And the next, head minus 30. So first 30 lines is taken from the temp and printed on the terminal. And then it removes, rm temp, it removes, this temp file will be removed. Okay. Yes. The next question, the move command changes only the inode number. No. So in a move command, we no need to change the inode or inode number. So we have to change only the directory. So if this command, this file is there, okay. So if I want to move this number from here to here, I have to point out just here. So that is enough. Before pointing here, so now I have to point here. So the directory enter has to change. The next question, the version of Windows operating system like Windows XP and Windows Vista use following file system, that is FAT, file allocation table 16, FAT 32 and NTFS, network file system. So all will come under this version of Windows operating system, FAT 16 and FAT 32 and NTFS. The next one, let the time taken to switch between user mode and kernel mode of execution be T1. The next, while time taken to switch between two users process be T2. So if I want to switch from one process to another process, it will take T2, okay. And if I want to change from user mode to kernel mode, it will take T1. Okay, which of the following is correct? They are asking. So T1. So if I want to move from user mode to kernel mode, this time will be less than switching between the two processes. Why? Because if we want to switch from one process to another process, I have to save the process control block. Okay, I have to save the old process and I have to load the new process, then I have to stop and then again I have to reload. So this switching between from one process to another process, it will take some more time rather than changing from the user mode to kernel mode. So T1 is less than T2 is the correct answer. The next question, an Unix file system has 1 KB block size and 4-byte disk address. What is the maximum file size if the inode contains 10 direct block entries, one single indirect block entry, one double indirect block entry, and one triple indirect block entry? Okay, in this case, so when they're asked in a multiple choice question, so always they're asked, the question is, what is the maximum file size? The question is, what is the maximum file size? So maximum file size will be, when compared with this, direct, one single indirect entry, one double indirect entry, here triple indirect block entry. Okay, so only the triple indirect block will be the maximum file size. Triple indirect block entry. So triple indirect block entry means, here what is the size of the block entry? Here it is a block size 1 KB. The block size is, the question is, here it is a 1 KB. Okay, 4 byte is, this is 4 byte is disk address. So what is the file size? So file size is 1 KB divided by 4. 1 KB equal to 1024 divided by 4, that is equal to 256. Triple means 3 times. Okay, 256 into 256 into 256 of 1 KB. So you have to write down this 1 KB also. So now you can write it, this one as 2 power 8, 2 power 8 and 2 power 8, and 1 KB will be written as 2 power 10. So now you add all this, 24 and 34, right? 2 power 34. So 2 power 34 you can write it as 2 power 4 into 2 power 30. So 2 power 10 will be called as kilobyte, 2 power 20 will be called as kilobyte, megabyte, and 2 power 30 will be called as gigabyte. 2 power 30 you can write it as gigabyte, and 2 power 4, 2, 4, 8, 16. So 16 GB is the answer for this question. Okay. The next question in the same way. Assume that an implementation of Unix operating system uses inode to keep track of data block allocated to a file. It supports 12 direct block address, 1 indirect block address, 1 double indirect block address. The file system has 256 byte block size and 2 bytes for disk block address. The maximum possible size. So in this, which is a maximum one? Either it is a direct block and this one is 1 direct and 1 double indirect. So 1 double indirect is 2 times we have to write. 256 is the block size, then 2 byte for disk block address. So divided by 2 to the power of 2. So because they indicated that double indirect block. So only 2 into the file size. Okay. So this is the maximum possible size of a file. So if you cancel 128, so 128 into 128 into 2 per 256, that you can write it as 2 power 6, 2 power 7, okay, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128 is 2 power 7 into 2 power 8. So when you add all these things, 14 plus 8, 22. So this will be 2 power 22. So this you can write as 2 power 2 into 2 power 20. So 2 power 2, 4 kilobyte and megabyte. Kilobyte, megabyte. So 4 MB is the answer. This is a question wrong. So 4 MB is the correct answer, option A. The next question, which of the following set of Unix command will always display welcome? So if I want to display welcome, first of all I have to give to the variable. So title equal to welcome. I have to give export so that wherever I use title, it will come welcome. So the syntax is export variable name. It is not a dollar. Okay. The export variable name. So export title and sh C character echo dollar title. So echo dollar variable name, which is give the value of that title. So that is option C. The next question, which of the following shell scripts will produce the output my first script? So if I want to display the output my first script, what I have to do? For I in my first script, do echo $i up to $i and done. Okay, so this is the correct answer. So whenever they use do and echo will display the value, do has to be come with done. Okay, and for syntax for is for I in starting 1 to 10. Okay, like that. So for I in my first script. So this is the keywords for in and out. So for I in my first script, do echo $i, then done. Okay, it will print my first script. The next one, the portion of Windows 2000 operating system which is not portable, in it. Windows 2000 process management is there, user interface is there, device management is there, but in a virtual memory management is not there. Okay, which is not portability is in Windows 2000, that is virtual memory management.